Hi guys, this week and today I'm going to show you how to add things to this image. You can see the before and after. So I'm going to show you the every process on how to add things on the hair face and the hair edges. We just want to clean and make sure the background and everything is just look clean. So this is how you're going to start it. Okay, first I'm always love to duplicate this image before I start my work, because I need to just make sure that I'll make it correct before that. So this is how we're going to make the face look so dope. So first, only thing I'm going to do is that we're going to use this tool to crop from here to here. Do the same thing and click Ctrl plus J. Okay, press it. So you're gonna get something like this. When you're done, make sure you move to the dot to this one and reduce the size and step on this side. I know the reason why I'm showing this. There's a secret behind this. Okay, so when you're done with all this, so let's see before and after. Okay, so when you get to this, make sure you choose black color. Black is the same white. When you move to color replacement, okay, it's going to help you to just take this all out. Okay, so that's how it works. It's very powerful. I really love it. But always make sure you will turn the hardness to 0, so that it's going to fade it and shade it for you nice. Let's see before and after, before and after. Yeah, nice. Then we're going to move to the side. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. I will come to the image and I'll just make sure I'll cut from here to here and press Ctrl plus J and use the dot to reduce it, the size, and that's it. So here you have to make sure you will take your time, not too much. It's going to spoil. So let's see. Okay, and the thing is that we need to straighten this teeth, so I'm going to cut it from the image. I just cut from the main image. I'm going to Ctrl J and Ctrl T. So Ctrl T, you're going to use the warp to just straighten it like this. So let's see before and after. Okay, I make this simple for my people to learn. I don't have plugins. Okay, so you can just do the same thing. Okay, do it correctly and make sure it's going to be done well. Okay, have you seen it? So okay, so when done with this process, let's see. So I'm going to, when done with this process, highlight this and Ctrl E. It's going to add them together, merge them together. They say merge, and we're going to use color replacement to make the teeth white. Before and after, before and after. Yeah, and that's now. If you're going to use the dot to bright here a little and here. Okay, let's see before and after. So when you're done with this process, make sure you come to you'll move to image adjustments here on the saturation and push this and push here to here. So I love shortcuts to do my things, and all that. When you get to here, make sure you take the eraser tool to hardness to 0 and increase the size and shape it well. So let's see before and after. Yeah, that's great. So when you get to that, make sure you move to the face, okay, and you cut it from here to here. I would just want to get from the neck to the face, and Control J again. So when you get to that, make sure you click on the dot tool and reduce the exposure to 40 and click. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Let's add them all together again. Okay, the ones I cut, and let's cut the face. Control J. Dot 2. Okay, so it's gonna give you a nice lighting. So always follow where it's light, follow where the light just showed, and click there. So I love to do that. Okay, so that's how it works. So when you're done with any process, make sure you check the before and after to see if what you just put out there is good. So let's see before and after. So this is how I used to make my paint and dodge, because that's why I said I love to make shortcuts. And the edges, we're going to use the smart tool, this, okay, and make sure you push the hardness to 40 and strength to 84. Okay, so when you get to that, see how it's going to help you. But the only thing is that you need to take your time. Okay, there's no plugin you can use. You can use the same method to just work on it. I love to work hard when it comes to this. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how it's going to do your stuff like this. Okay, so try to practice on it and make sure you get it. This I'm showing you how to use without plugin. Okay, so you can do the same thing. So that's it. You can do the same thing. So just bring everything out. Okay, and here you're going to choose the dot to click on there here to bring all this out. Okay, as you can see, this is the perfect way to just start your retouch. Don't stress yourself with plugins. Okay, you can start with this, and it's going to help you to know a lot. Okay, so when you get to this, make sure you will choose black color. Okay, I'm gonna show you an easy way to just work on this. Okay, but understand the process well. So choose this to color replacement and choose your black color. Okay, okay, so it's gonna change the color to black. It's going to fix the mistakes, the glitch. It's going to take them all out. Okay, so this is how it works. So when you're done with this process, just check before and after, yeah, and then you move to levels and try to get this. That's how I used to just make my retouch. Make sure you go to this, try to control here. So when you're done with this, okay, make sure you move to adjustment, hue and saturation, and can check the color, the face color. Don't make it too much, don't make it this, and don't make it too much, right? Maintain this. Okay, don't make it too much. Cool. And comes to here, gradients. So the gradients, you can use that down here. Okay, this was not bad. We're going to change the style to here, and we're going to reverse it. So that's going to make the edges black. Okay, so let's see. Let me hold Shift Control E together. See before and after. Yeah, so guys, this is what I want to show you, and this is what I just put it there. So learn and comment and let me know your mind, and see you for the next video. Bye.